Hi, in this video I will show you how I built my 4 nozzle boom broadcast and spot sprayer basket assembly. Although in this video I'm using 2 lawnmowers, a 30-inch 480EX and a 42-inch zero turn, also a 480EX, this basket will work with any lawnmower that has a leaf bagger bracket in the back. Okay, let me give you a heads up. This is a 25-minute long video. I've broken it up into roughly 6 parts. The first part is the 4-gallon setup. The second part is the 10-gallon setup. The third part is a quick computer-generated version. You could actually stop there and just look at the computer-generated version to get a feel for how to put it together. I recommend putting it together upside down. Part 4 is the preparation. Part 5 is the detailed assembly. And part 6 is the paint job. You will note that I've sped up the video in certain places just so that it wouldn't be so long. You can slow it down and even stop it, because I pretty much show throughout the video the parts that you need and the parts that I used. This video is about building the basket, the assembly of the tubing and everything else. I may make a follow-up video for that if you would like to see it. In this scenario, I'm using the 4-gallon with a Ryobi 480EX. I'm switching from the wand to the 4 nozzle sprayer, and I'm doing that using quick release connectors. Now, Ryobi makes both 18 volt and 40 volt 4-gallon units. Either one will work, but you will have to cut the cable in order to connect with the quick release. I use the unit full on, but when I'm not using it, I turn it off. You have to remember that. Here you can see I've turned on the sprayers and all of them are working. The 4-gallon system is primarily for zero turns because it's a hands-free operation. In my second setup, I'm using the hand sprayer with 2 5-gallon head pack containers. You may notice as I am removing the 4-gallon sprayer that I'm using zip ties to hold it to the basket. Please pause the video and take a look at my notes on how I built the extension for the sprayer. The 4-gallon sprayer is being replaced with 2 5-gallon head pack containers. Please pause the video again and take a look at my notes regarding how I have the tubing configuration. The basket is held to the mower in 3 places: the leaf bagger bracket, the phone holder, and the bottom bracket. As you can see, I've drilled holes through the bottom bracket. You'd secure that with a zip tie. These systems are self-powered. They draw no power from the mower. Now, each of those 2 head pack come with a little cap that sits on the back of the handle. I've removed them both because the Easy Clean Power Cleaner has such a strong suction. I also don't fully tighten those caps for that reason. I'm using the quick release quick connect connectors to connect the Easy Clean Power Cleaner to the sprayer. Regarding the 3-way shut-off ball valve, I turn one on and I turn one off. I check behind. When I see it's just about finished, I switch the valve. Okay, so here I'm switching from the 18 volt to the 40 volt. Use the wand to prime the line. It'll make it much easier to fill the line with fluid. If you notice in the back of my mower, you'll see 2 leaf bagger brackets. You only need 1 for this application. As you were able to see, you can use the wand with the Easy Clean Power Cleaner. As you can see, I'm using strips of Velcro to hold the Easy Clean Power Cleaner. You can also use the extra long zip ties. As you can see, I'm using 2 Ryobi Easy Clean 6-foot Power Cleaner flexible wands, and that is connected to the quick release going to the 4 nozzle sprayer. Now I'm doing a quick test just to make sure the fluid is passing through. Now just for this setup, I'm switching the lines. I'm closing one, I'm opening the other one just to test and make sure that fluid is passing from that one as well. Now you can see there's a delay as I switch from one container to the other. If you look really closely, you could see the air pocket, the bubble in the tube as it's passing through. There it is, it's coming out now. We're ready to go. One of the benefits of using the Easy Clean Power Cleaner is the trigger. You can let it go and it will stop. Okay, let's build it. You're going to need 3 3/4 inch 10-foot PVC pipe, and you'll also need 1 1/2 inch PVC pipe. I recommend you pause the video and just take a look at all of the pieces that you'll need. Now for the animation. Although I'm recommending that you put it together upside down, this is a right side up computer generated visualization of how to assemble it. Although the PVC pipes are actually white, I've color coded it to make it easier to see what the lengths and what the names of the pieces are. This is the quick way visually of how it's assembled. In the next chapter, we'll do it a little slower, manually. That 30-inch long 3/4 inch PVC pipe is the pipe that you'll attach the sprayer to. Now let's go through the preparation. I'm sanding the PVC to make it easier for the paint to stick to it. Believe it or not, I sped this video up. And yes, it is a windy day out here. I am using 80 grade sandpaper. Okay, here I'm doing my measurements of my 10-inch pieces of 3/4 inch PVC. Now, Home Depot sells a ratcheting PVC cutter, but I have a miter saw. Okay, here's a quick side note. In the wintertime, I plow with my lawnmower, and in order to get more weight for my lawnmower, because I switched from my lead acid batteries over to LifePo batteries, which makes the mower much lighter, I use the basket. 2 5-gallon headback containers, which I fill with water, so I've got 10 gallons of water weight to help me in plowing snow. So let's recap. This basket sits behind the seat. It's not on its own wheels. It's supported by the mower through the leaf bagger bracket. You can use the wand, or you can use the 4-nozzle sprayer. Now, since the beginning of this video, I made changes to the system. I had to install mini filters. The chemicals, or what I was using to spray, would clog up the nozzles. I'll show images of those filters at the end of the video. Let me give a quick heads up regarding the leaf bagger brackets. In order for this basket to work, you need that leaf bagger bracket for support. If you don't have one yet, I don't think you can buy one now like I did. I need a second one for my cyclone rake, so I was able to go online and find it. Your only option now may be to buy the entire leaf bagger assembly from either directtools.outlet.com or eBay. You may be able to find it on Home Depot's site as well. Okay, let's get back to the video. I'm sanding everything. I'm sanding the PVC pipes. I'm sanding the PVC connectors because I want the paint to stick to everything. Now here I'm widening up the inside of the T so I can use 121-inch PVC pipe instead of 210s. You have to widen the inside out so that you can push that PVC pipe through it. I tried different methods. This one worked the best and it was the most accurate for me. Before I forget, I used the same process for the T's on the 10-inch, the two outside 10-inch on the bottom. Here I'm testing it to see if I need to widen it some more. It should slip in. It shouldn't be too loose, but it should slip in pretty easy. Part 5, the assembly of the basket. Okay, here I'm assembling the basket upside down as I recommended. And of course, I've sped this up for you. Okay, like I said, this is the longest PVC pipe. This is the pipe that we will be attaching the sprayer to. I'm now screwing in the clips I made from that 1/2-inch PVC pipe. The clips are 2 inches wide, and I cut a 1/2 inch out of the middle. I would make it a little bit bigger than that 1/2 inch just to make sure that that 4-nozzle sprayer fits into it. Another one here, add pressure. Done. I'm using a power tool. I put 2 additional clips on the side just for when I'm not using the 4-nozzle sprayer. I can just clip it onto the side for storage. Now I'm using a mallet just to knock in the sides to make sure everything is secure and it didn't come loose. You can use the special PVC glue cement, but I'm using screws just in case I want to take it apart and make modifications. Once I have the basket formed the way I want it to be formed, I now put screws in to support it and keep it from falling apart. Okay, so that one, so let's go. And yes, I do talk to myself while I'm working. I do talk out loud, but I do not answer. Okay, and here. In there. And I'm just I'm hoping. Yes, sir. Aaron. Business. You gotta ask her. Okay, I'll tell her to text you. What time? Happened to me. I will. I'll take it off and I'll come up here. What? I drilled the hole first, then I put the screw in. Now for the painting. Now I bought my paint from Home Depot. You could get your paint from anywhere you want, but I'm working with yellow paint first. After the yellow paint is on, I let it dry a while, and then I'm going to put on that lime green paint. I let the yellow spray paint dry. Now I'm applying the green spray paint. Okay, done with the painting. This is a side-by-side comparison of the first one I built and the second one that I built. As you can see, they look very similar. Pretty much followed the same steps.